We are at the Martinsville Speedway for the 29th and final race of Season 3 of the SCRL Busch National Series. The 32 of Riley Spurley will be leading us to the green flag. So beside him is the 88 of Rowan Marmot. Blaine Hayes, our points leader, will be starting all the way down in the 37th spot. He enters this race with a 43-point lead over Sema Oskin. Of course, the Martinsville Speedway, this legendary half-mile track. This is the second time this season we are racing here at this track. Celius Wolf won the first event. Celius is starting 22nd. Mathematically, we have 8 drivers that can win the championship. Blaine Hayes, of course, who is starting in the 37th spot, has a 43-point lead over Sema Oskin. Oskin is starting 3rd. 3rd in points, Al Legacy is starting 8th. Chase Miller will be starting 12th. He is 68 points behind. Check a White Lion will be starting in the 35th position. Kristen Russell comes in 93 points behind. Russell, who crashed out at North Carolina, is starting 21st. Michael Brown will be starting 29th. He is 128 points behind. And Derek Green, the furthest behind, will be starting in the 5th position. He is 150 points behind. Riley Spurley won his first pole with a flying lap. He has almost a full second over second place Rowan Marmot. So this is Spurley first win. Spurley won this race in Season 1, and Season 2, Marco Yepes won that race. And now for the final time this season, those most famous words in motorsports.
Drivers, start your engines.
The 29th and final race of the season. 8 drivers can mathematically win the championship. Doesn't look like anybody's having any problems. Of the 8 drivers that are going for the championship this season, 6 have never been a champion here in this league. Who will win the championship? Riley Spurley, who has been mathematically eliminated from the championship, will be trying for his 2nd win of the season. He won earlier this season at Dover. Pace cars pulled in, and we are green here at Martinsville. Off towards turn number 1. And at turn number 2, Riley Spurley battling Rowan Marmot. Rowan, who swept the Langley races with a good run on the outside, trying to clear, cut down, and looks like he will. Off the final turn, Rowan Marmot will lead lap number 1. Sema Oskin, who came in here 2nd in points, minus 43, is technically the points leader as we're running right now because he has the higher up in points in front of the other drivers as he takes over 3rd place from Finn Smith. I mentioned Rowan Marmot. He swept the Langley races, so he's trying to tie the season with the most wins, of course with White Lion. Let's see where Blaine Hayes is. There he is. Blaine Hayes currently stuck behind the 09 of Shane Shields. Back up front. Battle for 4th. As Finn Smith is trying to pass Muhammad Zamdullah. Here comes Al Legacy. Came in here 2nd in points, minus 54. If Al wants to give the Legacy brothers their 2nd championship here in this league, well, this series, he needs to get past Sema Oskin, who's currently running in the 3rd spot. Al Legacy came in here minus 11 behind Oskin, so he needs to get past Oskin if he wants to go for the championship. As Rowan Marmot continues to pace the field in his number 88 Buick. Excuse me, that's a Pontiac. Battle for 2nd place. Sema Oskin made a peek, but he's not able to get around Riley Spurley. Single file for the most part. Here comes Sebastian Lenoble. Sebastian, who won the last round at North Carolina. trying to end his season on a high note. As 6 laps have been completed. Blaine Hayes is still in the 37th spot. He is not faring too well. He had a poor qualifying, and now he is possibly not going to win the championship, but still a good season for him. Al Agassi made a peak on Finn Smith, but not able to. Al is currently in the 6th position. So as they are running right now, with 7 laps complete, Sema Oskin will be your champion for this season. As Al Agassi gives a aggressive bump to Finn Smith to try and move him out of the way. You got to do what you got to do. As Al Agassi has moved up to 5th. He is hoping something mechanical happens to that 23 team of Sema Oskin, because I don't think Al Agassi can catch Oskin at this rate. But you never know. Oskin making a peak. That wasn't a serious peak, though. Just to let Rice Rally Team know, hey, I'm right here. We will have 10 laps complete next time by, 40 to go. And our Season 3 champion will be known. Oskin has never won a championship in this league. He's looking to turn that around. Oh, caution. Whoa. Jack Legacy is stalled on the backstretch. Our Season 1 champion. Horrible luck for him, looks like. It's an engine failure. So, horrible luck for Jack Legacy. Well, Rowan Marmot is our race leader. We'll take a look and see what happened to Jack Legacy. So here's the cause of caution. Jack Legacy running in the 19th spot, entering turn number 1 into turn number 2. Yep, right there. The engine just expires, blows up. He swerves to the inside line to avoid getting hit by White Lion. And Jack Legacy, our Season 1 champion, he won earlier in the season at Hickory. His season ends on a whimper as he stalls on the backstretch and brings out our first caution of the day. Jack Legacy's Season 3 is over. Well, it'll take a little while to clean up the oil here on the backstretch. We'll take you to our first commercial break of today's race.
日本を飲むか地球を壊せゴジラ12月15日公開
Way back in the 30s, Bob's invented the double-deck hamburger. We called it the Big Boy. Some folks called it a meal in itself. A few years later, we added even more and called it the Big Boy Combo, with French fries and a crispy green salad. Today, you can enjoy this famous combo at a special price of only $1.99. And isn't that good news?
At Bob's Big Boy, we love good food just like you do.
And we are back. Jack Legacy is the only driver out of the race due to a broken camshaft. Rowan Marmot is our race leader. Second is Riley Spurley Tube. Third is Sema Oskin. Fourth is Muhammad Zain Abdullah. Fifth is Al Legacy. Sixth is Derek Green. Seventh is Finn Smith. Eighth is Sebastian Lenoble. Ninth is Derek Edison. And 10th is Dylan Ibrahim. So Sema Oskin is still our highest championship contender. He is currently in the 3rd spot. Al Legacy will be restarting 5th. He needs to get around Sam Oskin if he wants to try and win the championship. He came in 11 behind Oskin. Rowan leads us back to green. See Riley Spurley-Tube going for the lead. Spurley-Tube, who started on the pole, has actually not led a lap this race. Nope, not able to get around. Here comes Muhammad Zaid Abdullah on Sam Oskin. Here comes Derek Green on Al Legacy. And looks like Al will lose a spot. So that'll be a loss of 4 championship points for Al. Back up front, Riley Spurley-Tube is hounding the 88 car. But Rowan is showing some patience on Spurley-Tube. He's not worried about him right now. He's just trying to hit his marks. There's Blaine Hayes. Blaine Hayes currently in the 36th spot. Not a good race for him if he wants to try and win the championship. He needs something drastic to happen. Battle for position. Here comes Derek Green. Came in here minus 150. Looks like Derek Green won't win the championship. Battle for position. Muhammad Zain Abdullah going for 3rd. Off the final turn, Muhammad will take a position away from Sam Oskin. And he will complete the pass. Here comes Derek Green. So Oskin is losing points. Back up front, Rowan Marmot continuing to hold the race lead as we got 30 laps to go here in Season 3, and we will see who our champion is. Riley Spurley-Tube closing in on him. And is that who I think it is? It is. There's White Lion. She's currently inside the top 10. But she came in minus 69. She needs to beat Oskin and Al Legacy if she wants to try and win the championship. As she goes around Sebastian Lenoble and she dives under Derek Green. She's going to try and go around Sam Oskin. Looks like she will. She's going to try and bring Sebastian Lenoble behind her. Lenoble, who won, of course, the last round at Rockingham. We got 27 laps to go. There's Whiteline again. And she is past Muhammad Zaid Abdullah. She's going to try and go for Riley Spurley-Tube for 2nd. And wow, looks like she will. But can she get up to Rowan? As we have 26 laps to go this time by. Off the final turn. She's making a move. And White Lion moves into the race lead. Sam Oskin is right there, currently in 5th position. I don't think that's going to win the championship for White Lion. She may have assumed the lead, but she came in minus 69. She is currently ahead of Sam Oskin. Oskin going to lose a position to Sebastian Lenoble. This could be championship implications right here, because Blaine Hayes is running in the 36th position. Sam Oskin, 2nd in points, minus 43. Al Legacy, 54. Chase Miller. And was there a problem with Riley Spurley-Tube? Apparently not, but White Lion came in minus 69. Oskin came in minus 43. Al, 54. Chase Miller, 68. Chase Miller is currently right there in 15th. I think unless Oskin finishes outside the top 10, Oskin will be our champion. Even if White Line wins, because Oskin came in here plus almost 20. Oh, Edison has just spun out, and caution is out. And we are racing it back. Looks like White Line will not catch lap traffic, so we won't have that to deal with. And looks like we'll get this race restarted with less than 20 laps to go. And whoa, she pulls to the inside. Oh, she makes contact with Cassie Dent. We'll take a look at the second caution of the day. So here's the cause of caution. Derek Edison racing with Finn Smith coming off turn number 4. The two cars make contact, and Derek Edison goes for a spin. Matt McIntyre got damage right there. Black Paul got damage. Here comes Celius Wolf. He's going to slam on the brakes hard into the back of Derek Edison. That destroys the front end of Celius Wolf, who won the early race at Martinsville, and that is the cause of the caution. Well, this will take a little bit to clean up here on the front stretch. We will take you to our second commercial break of today's race.
It's a good time for the great taste. It's a good time for the great taste of McDonald's. Ow, it's a good time for the great taste. Gotta get a bite. Gotta get going to just one place. Got a McDonald's appetite. Going for McNuggets, Coke, Big Mac, quarter pounder fries, keep calling you back. It's a good time for the great taste of McDonald's. Good time. Great taste. Good time. Great taste. It's a good time for the great taste. It's a good time for the great taste. It's a good time for the great taste, taste of McDonald's. Let's go! Clap on, clap off, clap on, clap off. The clapper.
Lets you turn things on or off from anywhere in the room. Just plug in the clapper and a television, lamp, stereo, almost anything you want to clap on and off.
Clap on, clap off, clap on, clap off. The clapper.
The clapper is now available at Thrifty Drug. Get yours today. Makes a great gift.
Long John Silver's introduces the fish for folks who haven't been to Long John's lately.
Oh, really?
Southern style fish. Our fish made with Southern style breading. How do we make it so it serves up this light? It's all in the way we bread it. Southern style.
Oh, yeah.
Crunchy, tender, light, and delicious. Southern style fish. Something new for folks who haven't been to Long John's lately.
Oh, yeah.
And we are back, and boy, have things changed. With 16 laps to go, White Line had to make a pit stop. She is back in 26th spot. Celius Wolf and Checo Lightning Blaze are both out of the race. Rowan Marmon is our race leader. Second is Mohamed Zain Abdullah. Third is Sebastian Lenoble. Fourth is Sema Oskin. Fifth is Al Legacy. Sixth is Dylan Ibrahim. Seventh is Tyler Ferris. Eighth is Finn Smith. Ninth is Matt McIntyre. And 10th is Chris Kyle. So White Line, who was the race leader, had to pit due to a flat tire. You see Riley Spurley team on the inside line. He is actually a lap down. He had to pit because he also had a flat tire. So Spurley Tube looking to get his lap back. And we're back to racing here at Martinsville. Battle for second place. Here comes Sebastian Lenoble on the inside line. Battle for the championship between Al Legacy and Sema Oskin. As Oskin gets tapped by Al Legacy. He needs to do that because currently Oskin will be our champion. Where they are running that right now. Al Legacy needs to finish 11 points ahead of Sema Oskin if he wants to be champion. Currently Oskin will have that position as he got 14 laps to go. here in Season 3. We are keeping an eye on where they're running that right now between these two drivers, because this is the battle for the championship. Al Legacy with a lot of damage to his car, but Al is not giving up the fight right now. He needs this position. And Al Legacy is also hoping that Tyler Ferris will get around Oskin as well. However, Oskin, that is his teammate in Tyler Ferris. So we'll have to see if Tyler Ferris will go easy on his teammate or not. "12 laps to go here in the championship battle as Al Legacy will pass Oskin. But I don't think that'll give Legacy the championship. I think that'll give Oskin the championship, where they are running that right now. 11 laps to go. Rowan Marmot continues to hold the race lead over Sebastian Lenoble. Sebastian is trying to win back-to-back races. He won at Rockingham. Whoa, Blaine Hayes, our points leader, was almost involved in a crash, but no caution. As you see Jake Thomas coming to pit road, a horrible season for him. Whoa, Oskin crashes. And he's going to lose a lot of spots. And because of that, that might give the championship to Al Legacy as they're running right now. Rowan Marmot did not take the caution, as he's going to take it this time. And it looks like we'll get this race restarted with less than 10 laps to go. Rowan Marmot is our race leader. Here's the cause of caution. Man-on-man championship implications. Sema Oskin running in the 5th position. He is the champion as of right now, but his teammate Tyler Ferris does the unthinkable. He spins out Sema Oskin. And he will lose points right there and there to Dylan Ibrahim and Tyler Ferris. He's also going to get passed by Finn Smith, Matt McIntyre, Chase Miller, Chris Kyle. Duskwatcher is a lap down. Junifer, Black Paul, and Tyler Mills. So Oskin goes from 5th to 12th. So horrible luck for Sam Oskin. Came in here second in points, had a good run-in. He had gotten passed by Al Legacy, but he would be the champion as they are running right now because Al Legacy needed to gain 20 more points. But man, this is a huge disappointment, being taken out by your teammate as you are the champion. I mean, it's not over yet. We still have a little bit of ways to go here in this race, but Oskin just took a big championship points hit, and Al Legacy, as of right now, is our champion. Well, we will take you to our third commercial break of today's race.
My kind of people, my kind of place. Something special about this taste. Hot off the fire, with anything on it. Don't it feel good when it's just how you want it? This is a Burger King town. It's made just for me. This is a Burger King town. We know how burgers should be. This is a
New chicken hot bites from Banquet in 3 hot shapes.
Hot from the oven, anytime, fun time. Hot bites, party nights, dip 'em, pop 'em, all right. Hot bites, hot lunch on the go. Catch 'em with your favorite show.
New Banquet hot bites. 100% chicken makes them great tasting meals. 3 hot shapes make them bite-sized snacks.
Hot bites, holidays, stack 'em up 100 ways.
Chicken hot bites from Banquet in 3 hot shapes.
The hottest bites around.
Hot bites.
The perfect BLT by Hellman's.
If there's one thing I know how to build, it's a BLT. With fresh iceberg lettuce, big beefsteak tomatoes, that's key. Bacon from the butcher. Now, if you think I'm using some bargain mayonnaise on this, you haven't tasted Hellman's. Hellman's tastes fresher. Ask anybody. Ask your mom. Mom.
Bring out the Hellman and bring out the best
And we are back. 4 laps to go. Championship implications have been hit. Simon Oskin is a lap down. He is in 32nd spot. Jake Thomas has been disqualified. Rowan Marmot is our race leader. Second is Sebastian Lenoble. Third is Al Lagasse. Fourth is Tyler Ferris. Fifth is Dylan Abraham. And sixth is Matt McIntyre. Seventh is Chase Miller. Eighth is Chris Kyle. Ninth is Checka Blackpaw. And 10th is Tyler Mills. So where they are running that right now, Al Lagasse will be the champion, but we got 4 laps to go. Horrible luck for Simon Oskin. He lost a lap trying for repairs. And we're back to racing here at Martinsville. Rowan Marmot leads off to turn number 1. Here comes Simon Oskin. He wants to get around lap traffic as fast as possible. Al Lagasse stuck on the high side. Al Lagasse remains in that position. Sebastian Lenoble off turn number 4. Trying to go around Riley Spurley 2. We got 3 laps to go for Rowan Marmot. Al Lagasse, as of right now, just has to ride around, and he will be our champion. This will be the 2nd championship for the Lagasse brothers here in the Busch Series. Jack won in Season 1. And there you see Watline, who has climbed up to 13th spot. She dominated this season, but it does not look like she will win the championship. Now for position. Well, not position, excuse me. Al Lagasse trying to go around the lap traffic. Here comes Sebastian Lenoble. White flag, 1 lap to go for Rowan Marmot. Sebastian Lenoble dives it on in. He's trying to win back-to-back races. Into turn number 2 for the final time. Down the back stretch. Talk about a topsy and turvy race this was. Off the final turn, Al Lagasse dives under Sebastian Lenoble, but it'll be Rowan Marmot winning the season finale here at Martinsville, and Al Lagasse will win the championship. What a wacky race that was. Here your race results. Rowan Marmot scores his 3rd win of the season. 2nd, Sebastian Lenoble. 3rd, Al Lagasse. I believe that will give him the championship. 4th, Tyler Ferris. 5th, Dylan Abraham. 6th, Matt McIntyre. 7th, Chase Miller. 8th, Chris Kyle. 9th, Tyler Mills. And 10th, Jeremy Eichel. Watline finishes in the 11th spot. I don't think that'll give her the championship. We had 27 drivers finish the race on the lead lap. We had a lot of drivers a lap down, including Simon Oskin, who was our championship race winner until he was spun out by Tyler Ferris, and it cost him a lap. We had 36 drivers finish the race entirely. We had Jake Thomas disqualified. Celius Wolf, our first Martinsville race winner, crashed out. Lightning Blaze out due to a tire problem. Jack Lagasse, our Season 1 champion, out due to a broken camshaft, but his brother might have given the Lagasse brothers their 2nd championship overall. We'll have to see after we tally up the points, but first, we will take you to victory lane for the 3rd time, this season, with the number 88 of Rowan Marmot. Here are your point standings after the 29th and final race of the season at Martinsville. It is official. Al Lagasse is officially your Season 3 Busch Series champion. He gained 2 spots in the last race, and he is our champion. He won the championship by 14 points over Blaine Hayes. What an amazing comeback by Al Lagasse. He had 1 win on the season. That was at Charlotte. He stayed in the fight all season long, and when White Line crashed out at Rockingham, it gave him a chance. He went out there, and he finished third, and he won the championship. So Al Legacy had 1 win on the season at Charlotte. He had 8 top 5s and 12 top 10s. Second, Blaine Hayes, no wins, but what a successful season for him. 7 top 5s and 9 top 10s. Third was Chase Miller, no wins on the season. He had 5 top 5s and 10 top 10s. Fourth, Chaka Whiteline. What can you say? She dominated the season, led since race number 4 all the way to race number 28. She had 3 wins on the season at Hickory, Orange County, and Nashville. She had 6 top 5s and 13 top 10 finishes. Fifth, Sammy Oskin, 2 wins on the season at Darlington and Hickory. He had 7 top 5s and 8 top 10s. Sixth, Kristen Russell, 1 win, the season opener at Daytona. He had 6 top 5s and 12 top 10s. Seventh, Michael Brown, no wins, 8 top 5s and 11 top 10s. Eighth, Derek Green, no wins, 2 top 5s and 10 top 10s. Ninth, Jeremy Eichel, 1 win on the season. That was at the spring race at Rockingham. He had 4 top 5s and 11 top 10s. 10th, Chaka Deskwatcher, no wins on the season. She had 3 top 5s and 9 top 10s. 11th, Blaze Evitar, 1 win on the season. That was at Orange County. He had 6 top 5s and 12 top 10 finishes. 12th, Jake Thomas, no wins, 3 top 5s and 8 top 10s. 13th, Boston Jones, no wins, 5 top 5s and 9 top 10s. 14th, Jeff White, 1 win on the season. That was at Hickory. He had 5 top 5s and 9 top 10s. 15th, Matt McIntyre. He had 2 wins on the season at Orange County and Bristol. He had 7 top 5s and 10 top 10s. 16th was Finn Smith, 1 win on the season. That was at Richmond. He had 2 top 5s and 8 top 10s. 17th, Cassie Dent, 2 wins on the season at the Milwaukee Mile and Richmond in the fall. She had 4 top 5s and 9 top 10s. 18th, Rowan Marmot. He had 3 wins on the season, 2 at Langley, and the season finale at Martinsville. He had 5 top 5s and 9 top 10s. 19th was Ty Dent. No wins, 2 top 5s and 10 top 10s. 20th, Riley Spurley-Tube, 1 win on the season. That was at Dover. He had 4 top 5s and 10 top 10s. 21st, Tyler Mills. No wins on the season. He had no top 5s and 5 top 10 finishes. 22nd, Dylan Ibrahimman, no wins on the season. He had 4 top 5s and 8 top 10s. 23rd, Jack Legacy, our Season 1 champion. He had 1 win on the season. That was at Hickory. He had 6 top 5s and 6 top 10s. 24th, Chris Kyle, 1 win on the season. That was at South Boston. He had 4 top 5s and 5 top 10s. 25th in points, the last driver who competed full-time, David Briers, no wins, no top 5s, and 4 top 10 finishes. 26, Nick Kennedy, the highest of the part-time drivers. He had 2 wins. That was at South Boston, 3 top 5s, and 7 top 10s. 27th, Celius Wolf, 1 win on the season. That was at the spring Martinsville race. He had 4 top 5s and 7 top 10s. Muhammad Zain Abdullah, he had 1 win on the season. That was at North Wilkesboro. He had 3 top 5. No, excuse me. He had 3 top 5s and 5 top 10s. 29, Sebastian Lenoble, 1 win on the season. That was at Rockingham. He had 6 top 5s and 7 top 10s. John Smith, no wins on the season. He had 1 top 5 and 5 top 10s. Aaron Lewis, 31st, no wins, 3 top 5s and 5 top 10s. 32nd, Ignacio Alberti, no wins, 2 top 5s and 4 top 10s. 33rd, Shane Shields, no wins on the season. He had 2 top 5s and 4 top 10s. 34th, Tyler Ferris, the teammate to Sammy Oskin, who spun him out at Martinsville. He had no wins, 2 top 5s and 3 top 10s. 35th, Kari Scott, no wins on the season, our Daytona pole winner. She had no wins and only 2 top 10 finishes. 36th, Michael Creed, 1 win on the season. That was at Charlotte. He had 2 top 5s and 4 top 10s. 37th, Cheka Lightning Blaze. She had 1 win on the season. That was at IRP. She had 3 top 5s and 4 top 10s. 38th, Derek Edison. A winless season for him. He had 1 top 5 and 3 top 10 finishes. 39th, the Juniper Skunk Tar. He had 1 win on the season. That was at Darlington in the fall. That was his only top 5. He had 2 top 10 finishes. Finishing last in point was Cheka Blackpaw. No wins, no top 5s, and only 1 top 10 finish. Now we go to our general statistics. In total, we had 840 miles total, which was 599 miles. Most starts are all the same because everybody of the full-time drivers completed all 29 races. Most wins, that would be Checo White Lion and Rowan Marmot, 3 apiece. Cassie Dent, Matt McIntyre, and Nick Kennedy with 2. Most top 5s, Al Legacy, our champion, and Michael Brown with 8. Blaine Hayes, Matt McIntyre, and Simon Oskin with 7 apiece. Most top 10s, Checo White Lion with 13. Al Legacy, our champion, Blaise Ivatar, and Kristen Russell with 12 apiece. Jeremy Eichel with 11. Most poles, that goes to Jack Legacy. He had 5. Al Legacy, his brother, had 3. Blaze, White Lion, and Derek Green with 2 apiece. Most laps completed, 840, with our champion Al Legacy, Blaine Hayes, and Chase Miller. Dust Watcher with 839. Simon Oskin with 837. Most laps led, that would be Rowan Marmot with 96. Nick Kennedy with 60. Jack White Lion with 55. Celius Wolf with 45. And Mohamed Zain Abdullah with 41. Most miles completed, Al Legacy, Blaine Hayes, and Chase Miller with 599. Duskwatcher with 598. And Tyler Mills with 596. The fastest average was Charlotte Motor Speedway, 182.742 miles per hour, won by Michael Creed. Our slowest margin was Hickory, won by Checo White Line, 57.919 miles per hour. Our biggest margin was 3 seconds at Martinsville by Celius Wolf. Our closest margin was the Milwaukee Mile, won by Cassie Dent. Our fastest pole was Daytona, Kari Scott, 193.819 miles per hour, 46.435 seconds. Our slowest pole was won by Al Legacy, 65.366 miles per hour, 19.992 seconds. Our most lead changes, Charlotte with 14. Our most leaders, Charlotte with 14. Most yellows, Dover with 4. Most cars running, IRP with all 40. Most DNFs, Daytona with 21. Well, that officially concludes Season 3 of the SCRL Busch Grand National Series. Our champion, Al Legacy, won the championship by 14 points over Blaine Hayes. Congratulations to Al Legacy for scoring his second championship here in this league. That is it for the Busch Series here for Season 3. We'll next see you for the sign-ups for Season 2 of the SCRL Grand National Series, the Cup Series. And until then, keep the hammer down, and we'll see you at the track.